So Peg over at Zip Ties and Bias Plies calls me and says, we're doing a burnout competition for neutral drop, and you got to come over and join in. I said, no problem. Whatever will I wear? And he says, oh, bring that 6.2 diesel. And I told him, like, well, yeah, I'll come over and help, but I don't know if I can bring the 6.2 diesel. It's still below zero. And I don't know if you guys remember the last time we tried to start this piece of crap, but yeah.
When temperatures fall to 40 below zero, these engines run around the clock. Price's units take on some of Mother Nature's worst and keep going back for more.
This is pathetic.
So I just left the house. I'm headed to Zip Tie's place, Peg's house, and we're gonna finish off his F-150 and do a couple of big burnouts of these pieces of junk. And yeah, we're gonna probably enter into Neutral Drop. Neutral Drop, the channel, is hosting an event for, I believe it's the Boss Garage, and yeah, we're gonna enter these trucks in. Yeah, enter them in for the contest. And I'm a little worried about beating on this truck because, you know, it's a real collector's item and I try to take really good care of it. So yesterday, I was doing burnouts at Peg at Zip Ties, and yeah, I made it home, almost got arrested on the way home, but not only did I wreck my tires and not have spares, but I got some sweet lawnmowers, 2-strokes. Greta Thunberg loves 2-strokes. Anyway, so I went shopping today because the dump didn't provide. And look what we got here. I got an almost matching set of 3.5 factory Chev rims with Cooper Discoveries on them. And they are cherry. $200 at Oscar's Pick Apart down the street there, down on Emerson from not far from my place. Anyway, if you guys ever need tires and you're, you know, not 1,000 miles away, that's a fucking good place to go. But that means that now we can finish off some tires. So this is how much I hate Chev. So like usual, even with 600 pounds of traction weight, it gets stuck trying to back up onto my burnout pad. So it constantly gets hung up on the tow package. Not an unusual problem. So what I usually do is I back up harder and it destroys the wood of the shitty deck. But no, in the case of a Chev, it actually bends the tow package and the bumper on the frame because it's a Chev and not something good. So I'm thinking I can't get it on the pad. I can't get it to go forward because there's a slight incline, which is way too much for a 6.2 Chev to overcome. So I'm thinking maybe if I burn the tires off until they explode, maybe it'll give me the necessary traction to drive out of this slight incline. Time will tell. And I know what you guys are thinking. There is nothing worse for a Chev product than a slightly uphill slope. Come on. Come on, Chev. You can do it. All it takes is a Ford pulling on you. Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, oh, the Ford's just sitting there. And yeah, we'll see if this piece of crap Chev can even drive out of the spot once it's been pulled out. Well, after winching it out, it did make it all the way to the garage under its own power, but I would like to venture a guess and say that the tires are not salvageable. If I keep this up, the rims won't be salvageable. But it did make it over here. And when it's all said and done, what do we think about the 6.2 diesel?
It stinks. It stinks. It stinks.
So that's my entry into the burnout competition. It's been an interesting day. Did some beating on some shitty vehicles at PEG. Did some burnouts. Got pulled over by the cops. So here we are on my way home from the Zoomy challenge. And as you can see, I got pulled over. Not the best. Apparently the tail light that I have a signal light out. Hopefully not the Zoomies. Got a warning. Shot some flames through the hood and some black smoke. And Cool Jesus approves, so